Okay, so it's getting to that time of year now. We're in autumn and there's only one dish for this time of year, and that's pumpkin pie. So let me just talk you through what we've done already. So we've already lined our pastry quiche, as you can see here, your pastry tin. This is sweet pastry, but you can do savoury pastry if you wish. It's entirely up to you. Just line it, make sure you get into all the corners and trim off the excess so you got a nice clean edge. And then in here, what we've done is we've roasted a pumpkin for an hour until the pulp was nice and soft. And then basically we've scooped out the pulp, mushed it as much as we can, and then we've added ground ginger, ground cinnamon and ground cloves. We've added a dark brown sugar, caster sugar, 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, and some double cream. So we've made this into a nice, as you can see, paste. It is slightly lumpy because it's still got the pulp of the pumpkin in there. If you want an absolute smooth mix, you can blend it, but I quite like the coarse texture. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to simply pour it into our tin until we get to the full. You might have a little bit of excess, and if you do not worry about it. We have done it to the perfect amount. And so what we're going to do next is we're going to bake this in the top oven on the bottom shelf. That's really important because you want to get a nice crispy base to your pie. You don't want a soggy bottom. And by using the Everhot oven, you don't need to bake blind because the heat comes from the bottom of the oven, which is really important when it comes to roasting and browning. So that will bake the base of the pastry nice and evenly. And we're going to bake it in the top oven for about 15 minutes at 200 to 220 degrees. And then we're going to drop it into the bottom oven. And this time around, we're going to put it in the middle of the oven. And we're going to cook that a lot lower at 180. And we're going to cook that for about 40-45 minutes. To check it, you just simply put a skewer in and give it a little wobble test. It should just have an ever so slight wobble. And obviously the skewer should come out nice and clean. When that's ready, we'll take it out, we'll let it cool, we'll pop it out of the tin, and we'll serve.